Hello everybody. I've got a few jobs to do this weekend and one of them is potting on. These are sweet peppers in this row here, and I've checked the roots and they're all ready for moving on into a larger pot, and I shall be planting them up to their first leaf. It'll all help with extra roots and make them a bit more stable. I only want, these here are chilies, and I only want one of each variety, so I've got quite a few. I've got 5 or 6 that I don't want. You can just see that these leaves are just starting to go a little bit yellow. They still look good, but the nutrients in this little pot is starting to run out, so I shall be potting them on, and they'll be going into Jack's Magic. It's not sieved. I'm going to start sieving it just for seeds, but for potting on I shall leave it as it is. And there is just a little tiny bit, not a lot, but just a little tiny bit of charge mixed in that. I think it helps the plants. I don't put a lot in it, but I think it helps the plants. And also I shall be putting mycorrhizal fungi on the roots of everything that I pot on. At every stage I use that. And in the propagator you can see the peppers that were from the shop bought. They look well. None of my tomato seeds come through yet. I thought I might have seen 1 or 2 just poking through. I think it's 5 days since I sown them, but there's plenty of time yet. And I've also got some aubergines there to pot on, and I don't know if you can see in that light. No, I'll bring it out. My celery has all come through, so they're just a little bit small perhaps. I might just have a go at potting some of those on, but all that's come through quite well. And I've got some of these herbs here that I want to be potting on as well, and moving, pricking out and putting into smaller pots. So I shall bring you back when I've done all that, and that'll be another job done. So for potting on, all I do is just roughly fill one of the next size pots up, and then just make an indentation with my fingers, and use a filled smaller one and just push it in, and then just ease the composter down the sides just to make a mould. Once you get going with it, it doesn't take long, and then I've got a perfect square there, and then just a little bit of mycorrhizal fungi, and then in with the plant, and you can see they're perfectly ready for potting on. They don't want to be any more congested than that. The roots are now all ready to go out into the next layer of soil. Just a little tap down, compost up to the first seed leaves, and then give it a good tap, and then I just leave the top nice and fluffy like that, and you won't get any mould then growing on the top, because the air can get in there and you won't get that green mould that you sometimes get on your pots. And then get yourself a rhythm going and you'll soon fly through them. So all the potting up is done for now, and these are the chilies and sweet peppers, and they're in the next size pot now, and I'll leave them in the propagator. The propagator is set at what's this propagator set at? 21 degrees. I could lower that really now, to be fair. I could lower it down to about 18. Those are some that I don't require, and but I'll keep hold of them just for now and see if anybody wants them. They're chilies. I've got an aubergine there that I don't want. I've potted 2 of those on, and I've also potted on some herbs. There is some curly parsley, flat leaf parsley, some sage, tarragon. I did put some dill in the propagator, and when it germinated, I left it in there for 2 or 3 days too long, and you can see how elongated it has got. I potted it on into another bigger pot, but I have sown some more now, so lesson learnt on that one. As soon as it's through, get it out of the propagator. The experiment with the vermiculite and the sieved compost, pretty much the same really. Good germination all round except for 64, which was greyhound, and I have sown that before a few weeks earlier, and I only got 1 come through out of half a seed tray, so that's obviously dud seed. But the rest seems to have come on okay. To be fair, I think the sieve compost has done slightly better, but it's just pot luck really, I suppose. Germination is quite good on the brassicas there, and the lemongrass there, I've potted some of those on as well, just 5 of those, and also the carrots are just starting to show their face. I shall let them get a little bit bigger, and then they'll go out into the polytunnel. But it's a bit windy today and a bit cold again. So many thanks for taking the time to watch, and please leave your comments. I'll always answer everybody's comments. Enjoy your garden, everybody. Thank you. Bye.